So watch this. There's the pause. Green. The lights went green and Niemanhouse wasn't ready. And yeah, you get a better glimpse of Cameron Mason's start. You can see where he is at the start, which puts into perspective Niemanhouse's and Mason's ride here. Tonar started well, the European champ, but faded as this one went on. Thibaut Nace, very sensible ride, you would say, today from Thibaut Nace in the way where he is at this point on lap 1 to where he ultimately comes through.
Once more, just a very mature, controlled race from Thibaut Nace here today. Always using Nieuwenhuis on these power sections, and it was Van der Haar who really led the charge from behind, tried to jump across to the leaders. Saw that nasty crash from Verschura onto the finishing straight, went down really, really hard. More or less the end of his race for him today.
Yeah, as we said, he started the season with a huge bang with Verschura, but the luck is just not falling his way. And you do need luck as a cross rider, don't you?
You certainly do. We saw the team tactics being used by the Baloise Glowy Lions riders. Van der Haar going on the attack, Nace behind, just blocking ever so slightly, but Nieuwenhuis, wise to it, closed that one down.
Yeah, you don't let a wily old fox like Lars van der Haar ride clear and not jump straight on it. So we went through at the end, so 5 laps to go. The chasing group, Swake, along with Mason, Michels and Van Turenhout. And at this point, Joris Nieuwenhuis, you would say, look, given especially the line that he was taking there, looked strong for a victory. And that section just didn't happen for Thibaut Nace, but ultimately he got a ride back onto the group with Cameron Mason, and it would have helped that Thibaut Nace's teammate Lars van der Haar was in that front group, and ultimately helped let his teammate get back on here.
I think I was a little bit surprised by Nieuwenhuis not taking advantage of that situation, but potentially that showed that Nieuwenhuis was a little bit more on the limit than it looked like. And then the big mistake, just a small innocuous slip in the corner, but that front wheel first went and then the back let go completely, and then the forces of it catching again sent that chain off of the front rings, and it cost him around about 12 seconds there. And that was the moment Thibaut Nace went all in at the front of this one to take full advantage of that mistake.
And you felt that Niels van der Putten was just dangling off the back of the group, and it shows just the smallest of errors, and that was Nieuwenhuis's challenge done today.
Completely, especially on a fast course like today, as we saw finally some mistakes creeping in for Thibaut Nace, just on that one corner that he struggled with time and time again, well, twice, and it was Cameron Mason that just came that little bit closer, but couldn't quite close down the gap in the end.
And it had been just the chase throughout this one today, and it's got to be faultless from start to finish, or as faultless as you can be. Van der Haar's line and speed through there was just something else today, wasn't it?
Really impressive from Lars van der Haar today, getting better and better each week. Brilliant from that man. But today's winner, Thibaut Nace.
Loved this course. He said that in his pre-race interview. If you didn't hear that, go back and give it a listen to find out how much he loved this course. And a great moment as well for British Cyclocross, and a nice international podium with Belgium, the Netherlands, and Great Britain.
That's a perfect start of this World Cup season.
Yeah, I mean, it's going really good. I'm super happy to be the whole race in front together with Lars van der Haar, and understanding each other so good. Yeah, I think it's a bit of a team victory today.
Except for 2 mistakes, you seemed the whole race in control.
Yeah, exactly, and 2 times on the same corner. I had some difficulties over there. For the rest, I felt actually really good. Maybe not the super day of Tabor, but actually a really good, really good feeling. And then it was just making sure you had like 2 really fast laps in the final. And right in the moment I want to make my acceleration, I think something happened with Joris, and that gave me some bonus seconds, and then it was just full gas to the finish line.
When you have 2 out of 2, are you considering taking the start in Sardinia?
No, I don't think so.
Et donc à la première place,
Got to have all your everything. He's got his own brand as well, Thibaut Nace.
He loved it. It produced some great racing, very entertaining, and hats off to the organisers for putting on such a great event.
And off to Italy next. We're not going to have a full complement of riders. Some riders like Thibaut are going to skip it.